Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Dembele! Dembele hits it! He's scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being it.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. France making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Good idea, just poorly executed. And he's there to cut it out.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Hoists it forward. Chance to break.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
And here's Dembele. Forward it goes. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Cut out in the nick of time. Oh, what a ball! Goes for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Dembele, has he picked him out? Now surely, and the finish! Back of the net! And this is getting better and better.
France are really pouncing on any stray.
Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And it's played forward. France are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Decent looking ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hoists it forward. He's had that put on a plate. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Could move up a gear here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
France sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're off again. Chance! Has a goal! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Hernandez. Gets it back. That's offside. Yes, it is. Hernandez. Hernandez. Mbappe.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Hernandez. Time and again they are repelled. It's found its way to him. Mbappe. Is there any support? He might not need it. It's broken loose. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, they could break here. Gone, presumably for offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Hernandez. Bulgaria are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Nicely measured pass. He's had a goal! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fake.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
France take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. He gets past his man. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Receives it in a good position. Oh, that's nice. He's in! Looking to force his way through. Big chance! Really well taken goal. It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
So is this the start of a comeback? It's come. He's gone for it! Sticks it away! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twit? And there goes the final whistle. France come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
France simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predictable.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Hernandez. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Battles to win it back. Bulgaria are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Mbappe. Going through, striding forward, facing goal. They've played it short. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line in that defence, and he's delivering. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
He's had a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Ball is over the line. Just brushed off the ball there. Hoists it forward. Well, they can break here. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He's shot a goal! Goal! France! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
France break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Well played, he saw that coming. There's the through ball. Dembele keeps everyone guessing. Oh, it's Dembele. And the shot! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. France get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Forward it goes. He's through. Goalkeeper's ball. First 45 minutes are up. We're back on the first 45 minutes.
France just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
France ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Already up and running for the second half. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gets it back. Back into the middle. He's found his man. Mbappe. And he's cut it out. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's off on a marauding run. That's not going to make it. Oh, what a... He's gone for it!
You can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Clear cut, it's a free kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Oh, real danger here. Has a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Hernandez. Conte. Mbappe! That's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, real chance! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Rabiot. Breaks on here. It's the through ball. He's left his man, and he's whipped it in low. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Gets on the end of it. Looking to get within range. Goes for goal! In he goes again! Goal! Hernandez. Conte. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Gets away from his opponents. He's got options out wide. Gets the better of his man. good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. It's got through to him. Crowd calling for it. Has a hit! It's in! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Bulgaria get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
France. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bulgaria can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
And it's played forward. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. France have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
So it's down to business here. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Hernandez. Sorted that out. Could be a chance here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, shooting chance! Hernandez can hoist it clear. Timely intervention. Battles to win it back. It's come through. He could be, and the finish! Oh, nearly. Really is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Could move up a gear here. Turns and goes back. Good ball, it's found its target. Hoists it forward. Oh, he's gifted it back. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And here's Dembele. Tries to get it forward quickly. Approaching the half-hour mark. France still to register a shot on target. Hernandez. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, good ball. Tries a shot! Goal! Bulgaria! And Bulgaria are in front!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
France concede and find themselves unexpectedly behind. He's made sure that that won't get through, and it's played forward. That's the through ball. Mbappe. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Forward it goes.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
First half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It's still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're already into the second period.
France don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
And here's Dembele. Has a pop!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hernandez. It has got through to him. Just brushed off the ball there.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And it's Dembele.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Mbappe. Dembele. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
We get a throw in. Defending was strong and firm. It'll be a corner. And that's a throw. And he's there to clear it. Goes for goal! Managed to get it away.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Right through the middle. Mbappe. Mbappe! Good challenge, excellent challenge.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And here's Dembele. Mbappe! This could fall anywhere.
France are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Done very well to intervene. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Oh, it's Dembele.
And he's cut it out.
Bulgaria are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Has he picked him out? Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Bulgaria probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
France have reached the now or never stage. Gets away from his opponent. Mbappe! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And there goes the final whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel.
And that gets things running.
Hernandez. 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 Mbappe.
A real chance to break. It's got through to him. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Referee has just said play on. Dembele. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Forward it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. Hoists it forward. He's there to receive it. Let down by a lack of accuracy. And that's sprayed out wide. So who's he picking out? And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Cuts it out.
Oh, we don't even need to look at the stats, do we, Peter? 0 attempts, 0 goals, and excitement, forget it.
Mbappe! It's come loose. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Hernandez. Well, he's made sure that that won't get through. Cut out in the nick of time. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So they head in no further forward. The score hit. Real chance! In he goes again! Just off target.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. That had to be more accurate. Hernandez. Brings it forward. Done very well to intervene.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
They continue each to cancel the other out. Oh, good interception. Hernandez drives it forward. Has a hit! Now the counter. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. This could... Big chance! It's a goal! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. France concede and find themselves unexpectedly behind. Cedric, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are...
And they've been caught out here. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. What an adventurous run from a defender. Has a hit! This could fall anywhere. It's bounced out. Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Decent looking ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. It's a brilliant interception.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Well played, he saw that coming. That's a good ball to find him. Going for goal! They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a... Hits one! A great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Too much distance on that. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Tries to stroke it through. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And he's there to clear it. He's gone for it! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Ball's gone out of play. Pickford catches it safely. Done. Needed a better pass there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Another chance from a corner. The defence can get it clear. Rice gets it back. A real chance to break. Rice puts his foot on the gas. Chance to break. Still goalless at the moment. Well read, he sorted that out. Corner. Repelled by the keeper. That'll be a throw-in. Done. Tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Stones. Rice. Oh, good interception. Looking to break out here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Battles to win it back. And it's played forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. He's had that put on a plate. Oh, has a goal! Goal! Bulgaria! And Bulgaria are in front.
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
England concede and find themselves unexpectedly behind. Now the counter. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Real chance! Half-time getting close now. Burn. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Cut out in the nick of time. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here.
England don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Going through. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. He's found his man, and he's cut it out. Rice. Right through the middle. That's a brilliant interception. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Well played, he saw that coming. Hoists it forward. So we've reached the hour mark. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And here's Kane. Good idea, just poorly executed. Forward it goes. Oh, he's broken through. Here it is now, surely. Hits one. They've scored. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Bulgaria down by 2 and the shot is on. And here's Kane. Oh, real danger here. Chooses to go back. And a shot! Just about up to 75 minutes. that's a decent ball. He's left his man. He's still going. Where to next? Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Well positioned to make that interception. Could move up a gear here. He's played him through. Not offside that time. And they've been caught out here. Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Surely a shot! And he's there to hoof it away. And it's played forward. Now a chance to break. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got away. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Goes for goal! He has done it! Drama at the death! Is there and that will be the final act. England probably deserved a share of this. But of course, you don't always get what you deserve. And they're going to have to swallow a defeat. Your final thoughts, Jim?
England seem to have taken this on with a complacent mentality to just turn up and win, and they deserve the criticism they're going to get.
Thanks to Jim alongside me. And we're underway. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Bulgaria have it back and they can go again. Rice. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Burn. Rice. A real chance to break. Pickford can claim that. Rice. Significant chances so far, little to report, at least in terms of attacking intent. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
And the shot!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
A 1-0 lead established.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
England are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Burn. Kane. It's chance! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So that's two now. He's gone for it! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Rice. Burn. Rice. Burn. Oh, that had to be more accurate. That's a decent ball. Has a hit! And in it goes! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
So it's going to be another corner. There will be a throw-in. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And that has been cleared. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Stones does well to reach. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, when you look at the gulf in quality, the gap should be greater, but there are higher gears to be found, so...
Oh, shooting chance! And and yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
This has become one superb game of football.
Oh, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Battles to win it back. Gets into a dangerous position. Rice. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Kane. It's a brilliant interception.
An equaliser that's put the cat amongst the pigeons now, and the fact that it's arrived early in this second half makes for an intriguing watch to come. They'll be very annoyed with themselves for that.
That's been won straight back. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Could move up a gear here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a double substitution going on here. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Dashing forward at pace. He's got options out wide. Oh, real danger here. Forward it goes. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone.
Goal! England! And they're back in front. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
England go into the lead.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or dare I say, throw it away now. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now a chance to break. A heavy challenge.
Bulgaria need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And it's Rashford. He's in, surely! Time to deliver. Rashford.
England probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Goes for goal! Really smart interplay.
They used the 1-2 to great effect in working their way through the middle then. A little more luck though, and they may have been celebrating.
Now surely! That's offside. Yes, it is. Kane gets it back. England, and that is it. The referee has seen enough. England are out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And here's the chance to counter. He's gone for it! Oh, that is rather wayward.
England are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Keeps everyone guessing.
Rice. That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Oh, what a ball! It's broken loose! There are a few waiting for it. A really good feat. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Goes for goal! He can pounce on that. Goal! Bulgaria! And Bulgaria are in front. Pickford did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
So the deadlock broken by the underdogs. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Finds himself eased off the ball. Chance to break. And here's Kane.
Kane really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Kane. Battles to win it back. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. He's in! He's got away. Has a goal! It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Has gone out. And once more they can't get through. Looks to clip it forward. Pickford can pick that up.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. There's the whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
England need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that. Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
That's not going to make it.
Bulgaria
Really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Has a pop! And the follow-up! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Bulgaria down by 2, and the shock is on.
Bulgaria have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
He's made sure that that won't get through. The message is clear, none shall pass. Cleared without complication. That's the throw. Gets it back. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And he's there to cut it out. And it's Kane. He spotted the run and played him through. That intervention was very necessary. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. This is gone, that's a foul. Rice. Kane. Chance! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Just so calm under pressure.
Kane really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
England are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
It's a loose ball.
Bulgaria can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Gets away from his opponents.
England have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
England are running out of time to save themselves. Good ball. Could be a chance here. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Shade too heavy. People can pick that up. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Terrific contest. It might easily have tipped either way. The margin. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm.
Shapes to shoot! Turns and goes back. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And here's Kane. That intervention was very necessary. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Has he picked him out? How about a shot? Can he get the shot away? He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Rice. England are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Burn. Gets it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That'll be a throw. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hoists it forward. Out to the left it goes. Gets into some space. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And now they can launch a counter. A real chance to break. Has a hit! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. And help's available out wide. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Brings it forward. And he's there to cut it out. Put a stop to that. Finds himself eased off the ball. And it's played forward. Stones. Forward it goes. He's pinged one through here. Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
So it's going to be another corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. There's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through. It's certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second...
It's Kane! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Rice. Tries to get it forward quickly. Battles to win it back.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Lobs it in gently. Timely intervention. Rice. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Ball through needs to be good here. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Oh, that had to be more accurate. It's come loose. Gets the better of his man. And it's played forward. And it's Kane. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. England showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's looking to win it here. Rice. Burn. And it's got through. Just brushed off the ball there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Bulgaria merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Hoists it forward. Right through the middle. He's left his man. Room for a shot. Oh, Red, he's sorted that out. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone. Well, he's used to making headlines for all the right reasons, but he's about to get a flavour of the other end of the scale now.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, all I know is that they have to make the most of it now. It was a very fortunate break, and we'll see if they can use it as a springboard.
England are running out of time to save themselves. And the referee brings it to a close. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
They just turned up with the wrong mentality, Peter. They got complacent, and they'll have to take the criticism that comes with it now.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches goes for goal! He's delivered all right! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
The special feel of a potential upset, but it's a little early to get carried away just yet. Rice gets it back. He's gone for it! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Going through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's come through. Has a hit!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. To get it forward quickly. Rice drives it forward. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That intervention was very necessary. Shapes to shoot! Goal, England! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Has he picked him out? It has gone through to him. Shoots! And in it goes! That was easy. Almost too easy.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
This is quite a battle. It's Kane! Goal, England! And again they hit the front. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
England take the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Questions were asked. But he's given the answers. Ball's gone out of play. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Nicely measured pass. Could be thinking about a shot here. Shot at goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Burn. Rice. Caught offside that time. Battles to win it back. We hit half-time. Views on the first half.
England, I suspect, will be a little irked that they haven't established a bigger lead. However, they have the ability and personality to fix that.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And we are already promptly back underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. He's got through. He's come loose. Rice. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Rice tries to head towards goal. Ball through needs to be... Has a goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Rice. Kane just brushed off the ball there. He's found his man. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Rice. Gets the better of his man. It's a brilliant interception. Well weighted. Hoists it forward. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Just brushed off the ball there. Rice. Defenders on the back foot. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Burn. Rice. Right through the middle. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
He's made sure that that won't get through. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Kane.
England are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
And they've been... And the shot! It's there!
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So all square and not for the first time. Goes for goal! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Played back in. Out to the right. Gets it into the middle. And he's cut it out. England have reached the now or never stage. And the referee brings it to a close. England just couldn't kill it off. Let their opponents back into it and let it get away. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
England certainly didn't see this coming. They didn't even walk the walk, never mind talk the talk.
That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So we're up and running. Well, that had to be more accurate. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Burn. Kane. And they've been caught out. Hits one! Goal, England! First blood drawn. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out. Never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
England go ahead, 1 goal to the good. He's there to receive it. Chance to shoot. Goes for goal! It's a goal! They are right back in business. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Burn. Stones. Rice. Ball through needs to be good here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pickford. Rice. And he's there to cut it out. And it's played forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's not going to make it. That's surely a foul, free kick. Gets away from his opponents. Big chance! And it's hoisted clear. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Well read, he sorted that out. It's come loose. Now surely. It's a loose ball. Forward it goes. Stones does well to read it and intercepts. Hoists it forward. He's had a look. They've been given a corner. Burn. Rice. Played out to the right. He's got options out wide. Oh, he's in! And the shot! Goal, England! And they've got their lead back. I think it's going to be the final action of the first half. Oh, a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. How would you review the first half?
Well, when you look at the gulf in quality, the gap should be greater, but there are higher gears to be found, so maybe we'll see that reflected.
England head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Well, the action has already resumed here. Could be thinking about a shot here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rice. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Burn. Rice. Kane has a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. He gets past his man. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Going through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rice. Been looking for. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, look, regardless of whether the keeper could have done better or not, Peter, that was all down to the excellent movement in getting into the right position to apply the final touch.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been on...
Oh, shooting chance! The lead is extended still further. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
England blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Turns and goes back. Now, can he capitalise? Has a pop! Rice. Lovely feet. Just brushed off the ball there. And the counter is on. Has he picked him out? Real chance! He's kept it out just. Kane goes short. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looking to break out here. Cuts it out. And there goes the final whistle. England, comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.